Hey, Birdie. Good morning. If anybody that cares to join me this morning, I am working on a new sweater project in Be So Brave yarn. It's a top-down raglan sweater. And as you may or may not already know, I do a lot of work on the road, being a single mom, traveling tennis mom. And this morning I have a little time to myself before I take Marlon to his next tennis tournament. And I thought that I would sneak on down to the beach, but instead of a walk, I was going to work on a project. And it's a little chilly for my Florida blood. It's just 49, 50 degrees or so right now, and I'm a little bundled up, but working on my sweater, and I thought you might like to join me. So let's enjoy the beautiful sound of the waves, enjoy watching the sunrise over us, and work on a little crochet. I may not be able to read your comments this morning, but when I get back to the car later or back to my office later, I will definitely get a chance to reply. And thank you so much to all of you who decide to join me. Good morning, Anna. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy the beautiful beach sunrise with me this morning. Maybe you have some yarn with you as well, and I just thought it'd be fun for us to enjoy the sunrise on the beach together. So grab your coffee, grab your tea, grab your yarn, and let's enjoy this together. Hi, Rose. Glad to hear that. That's wonderful. Good morning, Janet. Thank you all for joining me. I hope that we can all enjoy this beach sunrise together. Esther, it comes with lots and lots of experience. I spend a good portion of my day knitting and crocheting, so after all these years, I should hope I'd be fast. The sun's starting to peek over the trees. Thank you, Marie. This is called Orange Sickle. It's a bright red-based orange in Be So Brave yarn. 100% American merino wool worsted weight. I'm making a top-down raglan-shaped crochet cardigan. I'll lift it up so you can see. It's for a new book. I've well past this armhole openings, working on the body now. It's a beautiful offset eyelet pattern. I made the chart first, then started crocheting from the top. And then depending on the sizing, I will write the pattern when I write all of the sizes at the same time. But I start with the chart before starting with the project. And I'll want to size it in many sizes, so I start thinking about the math in my head as I'm making the garment and will write the pattern when I write all the sizes. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm glad you enjoy this. I hope you can enjoy the beach sunrise with me. Maybe grab your yarn or grab your coffee or tea or what have you, and maybe we can all enjoy this together. Hi. Thanks, Kathy. I'm glad you think so. I came up with the idea from a few different angles. First of all, you know that old expression, and I'm probably going to butcher it because I'm really good at butchering expressions. When you say, you walk the walk, now I forget the rest of it anyway. But you know how when people, or practice what you preach, and I talk about knitting and crocheting every day, and you know, I really do. And I talk about working from my car and working from the beach and fitting in knitting and crochet everywhere I go, and I talk about it all the time, but I thought it'd be really fun to show you. Yes, I'm going to be in a weird spot on just about any day, and I'm still going to find time to knit and crochet, and I thought how fun would it be to share it with you. And if I'm in an amazing location, which a lot of nature is amazing here in Florida, then not only can I share the crafting with you, but I can also share my beautiful natural surroundings. So whether you join me with a beverage, join me with your yarn and we can knit and crochet together, or just join me. I think it would be really fun to share all of it. Thank you for joining me, Miss Detroit. Is that your name, Ms. D-E-T? I came up with the stitch pattern as I was drawing the chart, but it's an offset shell in a double crochet base. I'll put it up closer. I'll be sharing it in a lot more detail when the book comes out for this project. I'm working on a book of, well, actually I'm working on several books right now. I have a book on unstructured garments, a book on home deck, and this is more of a top-down construction garment. And I know, isn't that silly? I am so cold, but I really don't have the right shoes to live in cold weather. And I wear the layers very temporarily. It'll still get warm very quickly after the sun comes up, but it's like 30s and 40s in the morning and then still goes up to 60. So I wear my Michigan layers just because that's what I have in my closet, and then I peel them back when it gets more comfortable outside. And yes, I get laughed at in the grocery store and anywhere else I go, but I don't really care. Maybe we'll see a dolphin. Oh, I missed that message. Miss Detroit said you're coming this way in April. You're coming to Southwest Florida or just Florida in general? Boy, these body rows are long once you get to the bottom of a top-down sweater. Good morning, Laura. Thanks for joining. Oh, Detroit, or Miss Detroit, you're going to Disney. Oh, that'll be fun. That's about 4 hours north of where I live. I live as far south as you can go on the southwest coast of Florida. So opposite Miami, on the Gulf of Mexico side. Annie, I'm not excluding you specifically. Good morning, Annie. I just happen to see messages as I look up. Thank you for joining. I've never been to India. That would be a wonderful trip. Oh, the sun's starting to come around the trees. If anyone's interested, I'll show you what the other side looks like too, because it's really pretty. Maybe you can kind of see there the sun starting to come up over the trees. And back to the beach. How can you get my yarn in Indiana? I sell all of my yarns on my website. I ship daily, worldwide actually, not just US, but all over the world. So please visit kristinomdahl.com and you can shop all of my yarns there. Ronnie, thank you so much. I would absolutely love to visit India one day. Love to. Maybe we can coordinate it with a book tour one day. Hi Andy from Germany, thanks for joining. Well, Merry Christmas to you too, Annie, thank you. Thank you very much. Happy holidays to everyone, regardless of what holidays you celebrate. And Merry Christmas to those of you who are Christian. Happy Hanukkah as well. The messages go by so quickly on YouTube Live, so I apologize if I'm missing your message. If they show up when the video gets broadcast later today, I will absolutely respond. I try to make a point to reply to every comment that I get on my YouTube videos. It's impossible to do it during live. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun, Ronnie. Really, really. Hi, Elisa. Good morning. Hi, Esther. Yes, unfortunately, that is part of shipping overseas, not just with my company, with any company. I'm sure you know that. If you've ever shopped overseas, you do pay customs. Kerala. I don't know where Kerala is. Where is that, Annie? Here comes the sun. If anybody sees a dolphin, let me know, because I haven't really been looking that way. Elisa, this is Orange Sickle, the red-based orange in Be So Brave yarn. And any of you who are joining late, welcome. I am crocheting on the beach this morning. I thought that this might be a fun series of live videos that will then get recorded by YouTube. And I do a lot of work on the road, whether it's in between tennis tournaments, in between errands, and I thought it'd be really fun to show you that I do practice what I preach, that there's always time to knit and crochet. And I have so many beautiful natural locations here in Florida that I thought it was twofold. I could knit and crochet with you, show you my beautiful natural settings in Florida, and you could either join me with a beverage of your choice or join me with your yarn and we could work together. This is a top-down cardigan that I'm working on for a new book, and it's done in an offset eyelet pattern that I designed in a chart before starting the sweater. And I will write the pattern when I get done with it and I'm ready to write the different sizes as well. I usually write patterns from extra small through 3 or 4X, and so as I'm working on a garment, I start thinking in my head of the spatial math of what will make sense in the different sizes. So I'm able to create the raglan shape from the chart. Is your yarn? Yes, Annie, my yarn is available on Amazon as well. Yep, so if you're an Amazon shopper, you can get my yarns there. Yes, Be So Fine yarn is fingering weight, and Be So Sporty yarn and Be So Serene yarn are sport weight, and Be So Tender, Be So Brave, and Be So Bold are all worsted weight. Can I put a graphic pattern before you start a stitch? Yes, I do draw lots of charts, and I usually include them with my patterns. This particular pattern is not yet written, not yet published. Sula, thank you so much. Thank you for joining me this morning. I really appreciate it. But most of the time when I share a pattern, if it is possible to share a chart along with it, I absolutely do that. All of my books come with charts. I've got my tails wound together now. It's already warmer. Oh, I understand those spices. Yes, I am familiar with where that is. And you were asking me if my yarns were available there, I believe, and I do ship to India. I ship all over the world. You can shop all my yarns at kristinomdahl.com. The link is on this page, and I also ship worldwide. I saw someone ask if I'm coming to Ohio. I will definitely share with you if and when I go back on the road. Hoping to go back on the road when I have some more books published, and I'm working on a bunch of them right now. Hopefully a book tour will come after that. Wouldn't that be fun? A traveling book tour with trunk show and yarn kits. That's the goal. Just have to get a few more steps in place. The first of the books that I'm working on right now, lovingly titled, working title, Book 14, is in the hands of my technical editor right now, and she's about halfway through, and I've been revising things as we go so that there will not be any downtime between her edits and getting them properly finished. And as soon as she's done, she'll be shipping the samples back to me, and I will be able to do photography layout and get the book to print. Very, very, very exciting. Somebody asked me how long I've been crocheting. I've been knitting and crocheting about 16 years now. I started when I was pregnant with my son, who is now 15, and wanted to learn how to make baby booties when I was pregnant with him. And never stopped after that. Here comes the sun now. For real. Now we've got the sun. What a beautiful day this is going to be. I have a change of layers in the car because I won't need my Michigan down parka anymore today. Now I will switch to my regular winter wardrobe of a jean jacket. I might leave my cowl on though. This is one of my favorite knitting patterns that you can download on my website. It's beautiful cowl in Be So Brave yarn, knit with 3 balls. It's a beautiful, beautiful stitch pattern. Hi Esther, I come from a background from fashion and modeling industry, and also went to school for sewing, and after that, I did a lot of studying in math and spatial math, and I feel like all of that kind of came together and was like an alternative version of studying in design. So I did not go to fashion school per se, but I've learned a lot of it along the way. Okay, get that back on. Let's see, what time is it? Oh wow, it's 21 minutes gone by already. I probably have to go soon. It's time to go pick up Marlon and take him to his tournament. What I do is drop him off at his training academy around 7:15 in the morning. Annie, yes, I am on all social media. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I have a blog as well, and you can find me on Pinterest as well. You can find me on all social media, same as on YouTube, just by my full name, Kristin Omdahl. That is also the name of my website, kristinomdahl.com, and you can get all of those links in my YouTube channel if you have any trouble remembering that. So anyway, so I dropped him off at 7:15, came down here this morning, and now it's time to go back and pick him up and take him to a tournament where I will be knitting and crocheting outside as well. I'll show you I have a knit project in my bag too, and a crochet bag. This is another free pattern on my website. This is a market bag, super cute. You can get the videos for all of these projects on YouTube as well. So if you search on my YouTube channel through the playlists or just in the search bar, you can find all of these free tutorials. But anyway, this is inside this bag is a secret knitting project that I probably can't show you because it's for another company. And, oh, I can show you another one. In this organic cotton project bag, which you can buy on my website, super cute, is a project that I've been working on the road at tennis tournaments pretty much exclusively, and it's a poncho for one of the new books coming. I believe this is book 16, and isn't that a beautiful stitch pattern? It uses Be So Sporty yarn in colors lavender and lilac memories, and who knew purple and purple could look so beautiful together. I cannot wait to finish this one and wear it. So anyway, so that's why I carry such a giant bag. I fill it with lots of projects, and you know, it's kind of fun to have multiple projects because you might get stumped on something, you might think something needs a tweak in design, you may just not be feeling it, you may need to just get a change of pace. I saw a comment but couldn't see who it was that purple was the color of the year for 2018, and yes, it is. Ultraviolet is what they're calling it, and if you go to my website, most of my yarns have a color like that. And hi Linda, I can see that you wrote something really nice about shopping with me, and I really appreciate it. It just went by too quickly for me to read it, but thank you, I appreciate it so much. Okay, time to pack up and move to my next location. If I get a chance, maybe I will show you where I'm at in the tournament. Depends on how long I'm there today. But I want to thank all of you for joining me this morning. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Hope you can hear the beach as well as I can and see the sun coming up. So pretty. The only thing missing, I suppose, is getting to smell the salt air, but it's wonderful. Hopefully you get a chance to come down here and appreciate it in person one day. Maybe you already do. Maybe you have some beautiful nature where you live as well. Hope you make time to knit and crochet today, and I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me, and I hope we can do it again soon. Have a wonderful day. Good luck, Marlin, and I'll talk to you soon.